Missouri and Michigan super regional action this weekend. We're joined by head coach Earleywine. And Coach, you got one of the hottest teams in the country right now. What do you look at from last weekend that you got to carry over to Michigan this weekend?
Well, the scary part for me is, will we play this weekend like we did last weekend? You look over the course of our season, and there were many times where one weekend we were great and the next weekend we weren't, and then we were good 2 weekends in a row and bad 2 weekends in a row. My hope is that we just kind of carry the same passion. I mean, if they can keep that edge about them and that passion, then I think we'll go compete. And I shouldn't say I don't care if we win or lose, because of course I do. But if we play like we did this weekend with that same inspiration and we lose, I'll be more proud of this team than any team I've ever coached.
Up and down the lineup last weekend, you got contributions, and how much did it help that you had players like Amanda Sanchez, Kirsten Mack, players that had good years step it up to another level when the postseason hit?
You need it so bad, out of those experienced players to show the others how it's done, and really just to overcome some of those really pressure moments. Sanchez is such a pressure player. She gets so many hits when nobody else can. And then Kirsten Mack, like you mentioned last year, she had a bunch of home runs and a couple in postseason that were big for us. And, she banged a 3-run homer against Nebraska that just put the game out of reach. And so, yeah, those returning players and your stars, they need to do good. And at least one or two people have to step up and play out of their mind to win in postseason. That's typically the way I've seen it go down. Everybody has to play good, and then one or two players have to have a phenomenal performance, i.e. Paige Lowry last weekend. And you do that, and you can be really dangerous down the postseason run.
This will be the second time this season you've seen Michigan. What are the biggest differences with your team now versus the first meeting?
Well, it was mainly Paige. She'd got hit in the face the day before, and she towed the rubber against Michigan, with a lot of doubt going through her mind, like, if I throw the ball, am I going to get hit again? And for the first 3 innings, I think she was kind of able to overcome it, but then the wheels fell off, and rightfully so. Some of those flashbacks came to her mind, and she started losing her control, and then the wheels fell off. But it's not going to happen this coming weekend. Our offense has been pretty productive. We've been fielding most of the balls that are hit to us. I think we'll go down there and have a good showing.
Coach, thanks, and good luck in Ann Arbor.
You bet. Thank you.
That's head coach Earleywine. His team best 2 out of 3 this weekend with the Michigan Wolverines, a trip to the Oklahoma City Women's College World Series on the line.